Picture this, a quiet little village, right on the edge of this ancient, sprawling forest. Life there is, well, it's predictable, it's peaceful. But that peace, it's about to be completely shattered. We're going to dive into a story where something truly malevolent is stirring just under the surface, and it all kicks off with one single, unsettling disappearance.
So yeah, that's the big question, right? What happened? An entire community is about to be thrown into an absolute nightmare, and it all starts with just one couple on one really, really bad night. So what exactly went so wrong?
Okay, so it all starts with this guy, Hariya. He's the simple farmer, a face everyone in the village knows. One evening, he heads out to his fields, something he's done 1,000 times before. Except this time, he doesn't come back.
And get this, he wasn't alone. His wife, Suman, was right there with him. So when night falls and they're still not home, this creepy feeling starts to settle over the village. Two people just gone. No note, no trace, nothing.
So naturally, the villagers get a search party together. But they don't find Hariya or Suman. What they do find is this: Suman's clothes, completely shredded and scattered near their little hut. And this is the first terrifying sign that they didn't just wander off. No, something violent went down in that field.
And just like that, the mystery gets even deeper. The villagers are now stuck with this terrifying puzzle, a missing couple and some seriously chilling evidence of a brutal fight. They've got to figure out what happened, and their investigation, of course, starts with the one person who was closest to them.
Okay, so the villagers are totally freaked out, trying to make sense of this. The couple went to the fields, never came back, and all that's left are Suman's torn clothes. Their fear starts to curdle into suspicion, and everyone's focus lands on one person, Hariya's best friend, Ramu. He was always with Hariya. He's got to know something, right? But when they finally track Ramu down, their search for answers takes a bizarre, and I mean deeply unsettling turn. The guy they thought would be heartbroken over his best friend, well, he's something else entirely. This is what he says. The villagers tell him his best friend is gone, and he just calmly replies that they've been liberated. He starts talking about how every person commits sins and that this liberation is necessary. It's so cold, so detached. You can just imagine the chill running down their spines.
And that's where things get really weird. The villagers, they were expecting shock, sadness, maybe some tears. What they got was this strange, almost pleased attitude. It's not just that he's calm. There's this hint of a demonic smile on his face. It's like the man they knew just vanished, replaced by this cold, unsettling stranger.
So the villagers are like, okay, maybe he's just lost his mind from grief. But then Ramu just snaps. He screams this prophecy at them, this terrifying warning. He's not talking about an animal or a person anymore. He's talking about the forest itself, like it's this evil, hungry thing. And that's it. That's the moment their fear turns into pure terror and they just run.
Whatever took Hariya and Suman, whatever twisted Ramu into this thing, it is not done yet. Now it's coming for his own family.
And that very night, the horror hits way too close to home. A sinister voice starts whispering to Ramu from the darkness, a voice that only he can hear. It commands him to come to the forest and to bring his wife Kamla with him. This thing has a plan, and Ramu is now its willing puppet.
So Kamla wakes up, and it's every parent's worst nightmare. Her child is gone. She runs outside and finds something just unthinkable. Her own husband has hung their little son from a tree, while this shadowy figure does some kind of ritual below. Then the shadow takes the form of a terrifying woman with burning eyes and gives Kamala a horrible choice: come into the forest or your son burns.
And you guessed it, the pattern repeats. Kamla, desperate to save her son, follows the spirit into the woods. The next day, just like with Suman, the only thing they find are her shredded clothes. Whatever this thing is, it's not just killing people, it's erasing them, leaving nothing but these terrifying reminders behind. The whole village is basically paralyzed with fear. But then, a new player enters the game. Someone with a personal reason to fight back. Someone who is not going to let this forest win.
Meet Kishan. He's Hariya and Suman's son. He gets the news about his parents' horrific deaths and comes straight back from the city. And he's not just sad. He wants answers. And he wants justice. He's the first person to actually stand up to whatever darkness has taken over his home.
So, Kishan, he goes looking for help and finds a tantric, a local mystic who knows all about this ancient stuff. And the tantric's diagnosis is terrifying. He says this isn't just bad luck. It's a badua, a full-blown curse. He explains the whole village is being haunted by a tormented soul that's out for revenge, a soul that will not stop until it gets what it wants.
But there is a sliver of hope. The tantric gives him a plan, a really dangerous one. Kishan has to go into the heart of the forest on the new moon, and he needs two things: sacred sindoor powder to weaken the spirit and kerosene to finish the job. It's basically a suicide mission, but hey, it's the only shot they've got.
So with his instructions, Kishan literally walks into the belly of the beast, and deep inside that cursed forest, he finally meets the evil that destroyed his family face to face. And what he finds out? Wow, it changes everything.
What he finds there is just a pure nightmare. The bodies of his parents and the other victims are hanging from the trees, all surrounding this boiling pond. This is ground zero. This is the source of the curse. And then the spirits show themselves.
The first spirit, it's a woman, Nirmala. Kishan actually recognizes her. She died 5 years ago, and she tells him exactly why she's back. The villagers, full of suspicion and fear, called her a Dayan, a witch, and stoned her to death. Her anger, her rage has just been simmering for years, just waiting.
And then there's a second spirit, Gopal, another person you recognizes. And what was his crime? He tried to defend Nirmala. He tried to save an innocent woman from a mob. And for that, they killed him too. So you see, this isn't some random evil. This is targeted, brutal revenge born from an old injustice, a chilling reminder of how fear can turn an entire community into a monster.
Okay, so now Kishan gets it. He understands why all this is happening. But understanding doesn't stop the horror. He still has a job to do. The final showdown is about to begin. But the end of this story, well, it might not be the neat little bow we're all hoping for.
Kishan sees his chance, and he takes it. He throws the sacred sindoor powder, and the spirits just recoil, screaming as their ghostly forms start to burn. He follows it up with the kerosene, and the tormented souls of Nirmala and Gopal are finally swallowed by the flames. He even performs the last rites for everyone. It looks like it's over. The curse is broken.
I mean, it really feels like a win, right? Good triumphed over evil. The village is finally safe. The souls can rest. But in a story like this one, things are rarely that simple. And there's this one final chilling detail that makes you wonder if the evil's really gone for good.
He's back at his parents' house, and a sound just cuts through the quiet. It's the ringtone from his father's old cell phone. And the voice on the ringtone is chanting in Hindi, "Main maatun, maat," which translates to, "I am death, death." And it leaves you with this absolutely terrifying question. Did Kishan actually destroy the spirits, or did he just destroy the bodies they were using? And is the real evil still out there, just waiting in the code of a cursed cell phone?